Hey buddy, this is Colin, Mr. Old School Gamer. How are you doing? It's been a pretty nice week in Gothenburg actually. We had our first real summer week. Lots of sunshine, lots of nice warm weather. It's really nice. It looks like this summer is gonna be a great one. But you shouldn't say so much in Sweden because things can change very quickly. So I'm hoping you guys had a good week. I had some mixed emotions with this game the last week. I played a lot of ranked actually, which probably tells you a little bit about my state of mind right now. If you played ranked yourself, this is me trying to get our Fubuki to move, giving him a little love tap. Time to wake up, buddy. Come on. I want you to cap A. Come on, buddy. Well, he's gonna come later. So, yeah, ranked. The thing is, I mean, I played the last 2 seasons in ranked, and well, it was some kind of mixed emotions then as well, but I really did great because I found some good chips that I got some great results out of. And this year they have lowered the tier for ranked, so you can only sail up to tier 7 chips, which makes the gameplay a bit odd for me because I'm not really used to playing tier 7, and I haven't played tier 7 ships in a real time, so I haven't done so great in ranked, and I had some big misfortune with my teammates. I seem to always get those teams, you know which team I'm talking about. The guys that will do exactly the opposite to what the team agrees on, and they just either they sail away and camp somewhere, or they sail straight into the enemy and die within the 2 first minutes. And it doesn't really matter how hard you carry because you will lose anyway. So it's been a couple of shitty hours I've been grinding ranked, taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back pretty much the entire journey. So now I went back into random and got some enjoyment out of the game again. So we are trying to get the A cap for the team. We have a friendly ship capping C, and B is still uncontested at this point. The Fubuki that was a bit late coming into the game doesn't really seem to want to go and cap for some reason. It's pretty much his job and what he's designed for. And it isn't really any ships targeting A, so it wouldn't be that big of a problem for him to go in, because he has really good backup right outside the cap with all our fleet. But I don't know what he's doing or what he's thinking about. So I will try and engage the enemy fleet as always, playing my offensive, aggressive role like you guys are used to, and we're actually pretty successful at pushing back the enemy fleet on this flank. They are pretty much running away, the entire fleet. So now finally the Fubuki seemed content with going in for the cap, which is great. So it's just dodging and weaving, trying to stay out of those citadel salvos, and trying to harass the enemy team with my HE spam as much as I can. I'm trying to get this North Carolina to hopefully break off and run, so we can focus more on the cruisers. The cruisers has a tendency to run away with their tail between the legs as soon as they see the battleships run away. So it's always a good tactic to try and scare off the battleships, make them burn, and soon the rest of the team will follow. I'm not really sure what this enemy carrier player was thinking about sending his dive bomber squadrons towards my Kutuzov all the time, but I do appreciate the free plane kills. It's always nice. Now the enemy has taken C, and the eastern flank has pretty much fallen. So we need to focus on keeping the west flank and the B cap in middle. And that's the thing I hate about this map, Shatter, because it's always that B cap in the middle that is a big problem, because you can't really contest the cap or protect the cap without really putting yourself out there. And the guys fighting over B is the guys that get killed first of everybody. So now we continue to try and push off the fleet on the west flank, and I am sailing towards the B cap because I assume that there is where the next problem is gonna be. If you look at the enemy fleet on the east side, they start turning inwards towards B, and we only have that cruiser that is guarding B, and I'm guessing he won't be alive for so long. Now this is quite a bad situation to be in a Kutuzov. If I have the possibility to invisify behind these islands, it would be great. But my teammate in the cap died, and the carrier has his planes occupied somewhere else. So if I want to be able to decap E, which I really want, I pretty much need to go straight out in the open and show them my broadside. But I'm a team player and I do whatever the team needs me to do. And I feel like if we give away the B cap, the enemy team will have a big advantage over us. So I'm pretty much sacrificing myself. I'm pinging the map because I really need the carrier to send his plane over B, so I can stay as safe as possible, but I can't really get any air support at this moment. So it's me versus this Tirpitz, and I'm full broadside towards him, which is a really bad idea. He can pretty much one-shot me if he's lucky. So I'm trying to stay as safe as I can behind this island. At the same time, I really need to keep on decapping him because I don't want to lose B. And now we have another enemy cruiser in the cap as well, so I'm switching to him because I need to reset his cap points as well. As you see, I do there. And actually there is also a third ship in the cap right now that I haven't spotted yet. He will pop up soon. And if any of you guys ever think about what you should do to earn good credits in a match, you should really try and focus on capping bases, capping caps, and decapping enemies that are trying to steal our caps, like I'm doing right now, because all these green defended base ribbons is worth a whole lot, and you see I have 16 of them right now, and I'm gonna keep ranking them up. So I'm trying to engage these turpits as much as I can. Now I see the enemy hipper, that is the third ship, contesting the cap. So I get him resetted as well. And I'm switching back to turpits. I can't really see the third cruiser right now. And I need to get a little bit of a distance from the turpits because it's really dangerous for me to be this close to him. Because turpits are a real good brawler battleship. Excelled at killing enemies at close range. Because then he will have a pretty good accuracy. And long range is not really that efficient, so this is me trying to stay alive for God and country, and just keeping him occupied, keeping him burning, trying to get any good torpedo solutions at him. Now I am pretty alone here right now, so I can't really deal with the B cap as well. I have my hands full on decapping the turpits that are now trying to contest A cap. And of course he gets a great salvo right in my citadel area. Takes away a lot of my HP. So that's the 24th base defense. And I'm keep on spamming those fires. I've been earning quite a lot of flags in ranked battle, so I equipped the 2 flags that buff up the chance of fire on this Kutuzov, so I think I have 18% fire chance. I think it's usually like 16%. So the turpits dies finally. I don't get the kill, unfortunately. So now I'm engaging the York that is also trying to... well, he actually took the cap now, so we lost all 3 caps, even though I did all the work that I did. But it seemed like I was the only one on the team, as usual, that was trying to save the caps. Because I can't really understand why the enemy should have gotten all 3 caps if anyone else tried to help me. Now I get my second kill and also Witherer, because I have burned down so many ships. So it's a really unique situation. The enemy has only 3 ships to our 9, and they have all the caps, which is really strange when there are so few of them left. So actually now I think that we had some decent amount of ships in the north fighting the last enemies, so I thought I gained some extra free credit to take A cap again, and the rest of the team is busy taking B and C. So the game is pretty much over at this point. and we have won. I'm trying to communicate with my teammate in the Atago. I'm not really sure what he's trying to say to me, but yeah. Yeah, I think out of all the maps in the game, I think this map is my... Yeah, I think, yeah, it's a map I hate the most of all maps. Even Two Brothers, which you played like 90% of the games between two patches. I don't really remember which patches they were, but there was a time that you almost always got Two Brothers, and you really hated that map because of it, but even though you still like that better than this one, because I really think that the dynamic in the game gets really strange in this map. So now I realize that the friendlies up north hasn't really dealt with the problem. So I'm turning back north, because I think that maybe I need to go up and mop up the rest. So just to summarize the game a little bit, we got 26 base defense, we shoot up and spit out 30 planes, 16 fires, almost 200 hits, 2 kills, and a shared base cap. We also got the Witherer, First Blood, and something else. So that was a pretty decent game. We made over 1 million credits, almost 11,000 experience, and we made almost 130,000 damage on the enemy team. Over 3,500 base XP, which is really nice. Yeah, good damage, and well, it was a pretty good game, a good earner, and I'm really happy to be back in random again. I'm not really sure when I gonna have the stomach to go back and try ranked again. But thank you so much for watching the video. Please leave a like, and please push that subscribe button if you want to see some more upcoming gameplay. Have a good one. Goodbye.